Didn't see you there. My name's Gragglesnorf, and if you're like me, you have two hobbies: binge drinking and niche internet history. And today, we're gonna do both. Come on in. Now, if you've been on the internet as chronically as me, you'll know a little something called Five Nights at Freddy's. And joining me today is my Five Nights at Freddy's lore consultant, Mufambo. Say hi for Mufambo.
Hi, Mufambo!
Fuck! I thought it'd be a good idea to combine some of my favorite hobbies, binge drinking and lore, and tell the very convoluted and very fucked up story of Five Nights at Freddy, FNAF at Freddy, as some may call it. I didn't really think half of it through, and I kind of watched just like Markiplier videos and some MatPat shit to get prepared. Also, shout out Wendigo, and I'll fucking suck his cock clean, bro. Anyways, without further ado, here are some of the rules. Every stage, okay, so there's like... Fuck. Shit! Okay, I'm drawing out right quick. So it's the prologue, and it's FNAF 1, it's FNAF 4, it jumps down to FNAF 1, and it goes sister location, then FNAF 3, okay, let me jog my brain with some alcohol. No, I fucking forgot. It's not FNAF 1 and FNAF 4. It's
FNAF 2.
Shut up! FNAF 4, then FNAF 2, then FNAF 1, then sister location, then FNAF 3, then Pizzeria Sim. The autistic children are gonna lose their minds when they see this shit. Pizzeria Sim, and then Ultimate Custom Night onward to like the stupid fucking security breach games that run like pieces of shit. So, what was I fucking on? What was I yapping about? Oh, so the rules of this are I have to at least finish my drink between explaining what happens between each fucking game. Right now, I'm at the prologue, and I'm gonna count this because I'm not... Whatever. So, the way this stupid fucking series goes, according to MatPat and other autistic people on Reddit that I listen to, is it starts with the prologue, then it jumps into FNAF 4, FNAF 2, FNAF 1, Sister Location, FNAF 3, Pizzeria Sim, Ultimate Custom Night, and then Security Breach onward, but those games fucking suck, so we're just gonna use those as like a bonus round. The rules of the challenge are simple. It's not even a challenge, it's not 2012 YouTube, this isn't some challenge bullshit. Oh god, I can't fucking think. What was I talking about? Challenge rules. I have to finish my drink between explaining each of the game series. So like all the shit that happens in the prologue, I gotta finish this drink for. And then FNAF 4 drink, FNAF 2 drink. End of the night, I'm about to fucking finish Mike's, because I know if nobody else got me, Mike's Hard Lemonade got me.
It's not a sponsor.
It's not now, you fucking asshole. Whatever. So, we're in the prologue now. This is shit that happens before... FNAF 4, before the first Five Nights at Freddy. I guess it would technically count, because FNAF 4 is like a prologue to Series 2, so I don't know, no one's making up the fucking rules here. So, the main story of the game is there's two main motherfuckers. There's Henry, Emily, and William Afton. I'm gonna write it in purple because he's purple. William Afton, right? So, it's mainly these two guys. They probably met in like Vietnam or some shit. That's what people speculate because he would have been like an engineer or something during it. And he was probably like, I don't know, some stupid fucking grunt that ate crayons or something. So they meet and they're like, yo dog, I fuck with your vibe. Why don't we open up like a pizza restaurant for stupid little fucking children? And William Afton's like, yeah, you know what? That sounds great. So they do just that. And in like 1970s or 80s or whenever the fuck, because this timeline's convoluted. 1 second. Fredbear's Family Dinner. They open up Fredbear's Family Diner. And what made this shit fucking pop, what made this shit fucking preem, dog, is they had two main mascots. They had Fredbear, I'm just gonna draw a nice little, and they had Spring Bonnie or whatever, I don't know. That's what they named them on the fucking Reddit. And what made these shits fucking dog, what made these things fucking crazy is William Afton was a genius, and he's like, yo, what if we found a way to make these stupid animatronics walk around and make them like costumes as well as animatronics so they can like seamlessly get off stage or whatever the fuck. So he invented this thing, spring lock mechanics or whatever, which basically meant that like the little animatronics in the suit, all like the springy bits and the hard bits and the nasty bits, they get pushed to the sides of the suit via this like little for whatever the fuck that thing is. It's like a little windy thing. They wind it up. They wind that bitch up and push all the things to the side so that the guys can get, like, all the mascots can get into the costumes and interact with the kids. And they fucking ate that shit up, dog. They loved it. So much so that Fredbear's Family Diner became, like, a big establishment. So it opened up, like, different locations and expanded. So they had, like, new characters come in. They had, like, Foxy, like, the main motherfuckers you know about. Foxy, Bonnie, Freddy, Chica. All of them, they're now in this restaurant or whatever. So there's shit's popping. So much so that William Afton was like, yo, I'm gonna open up my own side business called like Afton Robotics. Afton Robotics. And it's like, yeah, that shit popping. There's a bunch of other shit that comes in later down the story. Later on, that I'll get into. Or won't. But, somehow these guys end up having sex. They have kids. Henry Emily has a kid named Charlie. William Afton the most, he ends up busting it in this fucking broad 3 different times. And he has 3 children. His first child is Michael Afton, who I'm just gonna write as Mike for prosperity's sake. Kid named Evan, who's a big fucking crybaby. And, what's her name? Fucking Elizabeth. I'm just gonna write Eliza too, because I'm lazy as shit. So, Eliza's there. All 3 of these kids are here. And shit's going great. It's going good for old Afton and Fredbear and all that. Not so much for Evan though, because Evan's fucking stupid and hates these animatronics for some reason. So, like, he's scared of them, like he's a pussy or something. Cries his fucking eyes out all the time. Mainly because his brother Michael is kind of a dickhead and is like scaring the shit out of him, wearing this like foxy mask. That's a foxy mask, by the way. He's going, rah, scaring him. William was like, fucking stop it, but Michael doesn't stop it. And he just keeps like scaring the shit out of him so much that he's having nightmares about the animatronics coming into his house and fucking killing him. Which is technically where FNAF 4 takes place, but I'll get into that in a second. So, one day, Michael and Evan and a bunch of his friends are at Fredbear's for like a birthday party or something. And Mike is like, dog, you know what'd be really fucking funny? If I stick my baby brother's head into a highly dangerous animatronic and it bites down and it just straight up kills this fucking kid. He puts him in the mouth of Fredbear and Mike's not having it. Or not Mike, whatever the kid's name is. He's not having it. Ends up getting his shit bit off. He ends up getting his fucking frontal lobe circumcised, dog. He ends up dead. And that's where FNAF 4 really takes place, is in the head of this dying child. Where you're like inside your own house getting chased down by these animatronics. And like in the game you can see, I'm not gonna get into it, this shit's too fucking stupid already. You're getting bit, Evan dies, Evan's dead, that motherfucker's gone. Obviously, William Afton, who I'm gonna draw here, William Afton is pissed off and sad because his kid died. Boo fucking who, dog, cry about it. He's like, I'll find a way to bring him back because, okay, and this is where shit kicks off, dog. He finds out that his son's soul, a part, like a remnant of it, remnant is a big thing in the game. I'm not gonna get into it because it's in the books. No one reads those fucking shitty things. But he finds out his son's soul is trapped inside Fredbear, and it's haunting the animatronic. And so William vows to find a way to bring his son back via this whatever the fuck this fuckery is by is this making sense? So William starts trying to kill kids now. Black cherry, it's like fucking medicine, it's nasty. Let me get my professor glasses on. So William Afton starts trying to kill kids now. Oh my god, that's fucking gross. I'm good, I'm used to the taste now. It's just nasty. So, William's trying to kill kids now. Keywords trying to, is he's not very successful with this first part. So through his company, I'm just gonna fucking label this. Technically, this is like midpoint or whatever I'm gonna call it. It's not really any point connected in the games, but it's it happens. So William starts trying to kill kids. I said it like 4 different times. And he does this through Circus Baby.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, I'm getting to that, so I'm fucking spoiling it! He opens up. God damn it. He opens up Circus Baby Pizza Pals, or whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know, I'm not that stupid. Circus Baby Pizza Pals, and the main mascot of this is Circus Baby, which is this like animatronic designed to kill kids, right? So it'll like lure kids away with like ice cream and like songs. And the whole point of that is that like it counts how many like kids are in the room. And then it's like, oh, there's one kid left. Let me snatch that bitch. And it's got this like big fucking claw in its chest that just comes out and just rips the throat out of this fucking kid. I guess, I don't know. It kidnaps this kid. William isn't very successful in this. I don't know why, or maybe it's just the lore that's fucked up, or Scott Cawthon doesn't know how to write beyond 2 fucking games. So there's that. And one day, not Mike, what's his fucking name? William Afton's kid, the other kid, Elizabeth. The stupid little kid Elizabeth is fucking around in the dad's office or whatever, and sees Circus Baby and falls in love with it. It's like, this shit tight as hell. And then Circus Baby's like, actually, guess what, bitch? And fucking kills her. So Elizabeth is dead, and inside this animatronic, and now Elizabeth's soul is haunting Circus Baby. And again, William Afton loses his fucking shit. So he's like he's big sad, big angry, big whatever. And the disappearance of both, not the disappearance, but the death of Evan and the death of Elizabeth caused Henry Emily, this guy, to check up on him and be like, dog, are you okay? And then he investigates what Afton Robotics has been up to, and he finds out that William Afton's designing a fucking robot to kill kids, and that killed his kid. So naturally, he's like, dog, you gotta go. You gotta go. I can't do this shit, dog. You fucking suck. I guess this counts as FNAF 2, so let me put FNAF 2 up here. It's not the midpoint. I fucking lied. I'm a big fat liar. I'm a pussy when it comes to alcohol, by the way. Oh, my lip's huge. So this is Henry Emily. I'm gonna draw him with like a beard. Because I feel like he'd have a beard. Right?
I think so.
I didn't ask for your fucking opinion, Mufambo. So Henry Emily goes around, and he kicks Mike out. He says, dog, you gotta go. You gotta fucking leave. And by the way, during this time, after like Evan got his fucking head chomped off or whatever, they shut Fredbear's down because a kid died, whatever. So Henry Emily's like, alright, this psychopath's gone. We can focus up on our new establishment. We got a new joint opening up called the brand new Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. And that is where FNAF 2 takes place. So he opens up this new pizzeria, and it's got these animatronics, which are known as the toy animatronics. And what these guys do is they're designed to keep predators out. They don't want any EDPs or fucking lion makers. You remember Lion Maker? Like Sky does Minecraft and shit. Or what's that got, Mini Lad? And YouTubers are fucking weird.
Aren't you a YouTuber?
So, not guilty on all 4 cases, by the way.
I thought those girls got paid off.
Henry William, he designs these fucking robo bitches. Robo bitch. He designs them to with facial recognition features. So they scan pedophiles and weed them out from the group. So if you had a felony for I don't know, tax evasion or something in 1978 or whatever, these fucking things would connect to a criminal database and determine that you are an unsaved motherfucker, and so they beat the shit out of you. And this was basically done to keep William Afton out, because he didn't want the guy who designs child-killing robots to kill children in his fucking pizza place. So these toy animatronics are pretty, Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria is a big fucking hit, and then William Afton's oh, by the way, I fucking completely forgot. Rewind. Woo. William Afton's pissed off at fucking Henry Emily because his 2 kids just died. Both of them are haunting fucking animatronics. And he's got a little girl that's running around and doing whatever with her fucking greasy Cheeto fingers at a pizzeria place that he established. So he's pissed off, naturally. And I get the guy. I get his frustrations. What I don't get is he just straight up he kills Henry Emily's kid. Charlie or whatever, this little girl, she's just chilling one day, and then William Afton, runs up and just fucking stabs her in an alley, killing her. So this bitch is dead. But an animatronic that he designed, oh my god, this shit is so fucking hard to explain. An animatronic that Henry Emily designed called the Puppet. He designed it specifically to protect Charlie. And so when Charlie disappears, because William Afton lured her away to fucking stab her in the stomach, the puppet goes up and gives new life to it by letting Charlie inhabit its animatronics. So Charlie is now the puppet, alright? And that'll come important later. Charlie's now the puppet. Henry opened up a new location with facial recognition features to try and keep everyone safe again because his own fucking kid died from this shit. He doesn't want to have this shit no more, dog. He's done with it. Now, William Afton comes back into the picture and he's like, I need to kill kids. I need to kill kids. I need to kill them. I cannot stop killing fucking children. He goes in to the new Freddy Fazbear's Pizza and he has a job as a security guard there. And what he does throughout the entire game, or it's not FNAF 2, but during FNAF 2, William Afton's going in and he got a job as a security guy there. And what he does now is he goes in the old Spring Bonnie costume that uses the spring lock technology. So he's in there doing his fucking thing. And Mufamba, what do you think he does?
Killed them kids, motherfucker.
He fucking killed them kids, and he loved it. During FNAF 2, obviously, the animatronics are now haunting these suits. So they're attacking anyone in a security guard uniform because the security guard killed them, and now they're doing their thing, you know? Let them do their thing, dog. So William Afton's killing kids and he's having fun. And in doing so, he's taking their bodies, their little stupid kid bodies, and stuffing them into the animatronics themselves. So there's a bunch of kids disappearing and shit. Oh, by the way, here's a dead kid. There's a bunch of dead kids walking around. I mean, we're not walking around, but I guess they're walking around like the animatronic suits. And there's a bunch of disappearances. Shut the fuck. So they're rightfully, everyone's freaking the fuck out. They're like, dog, what happened? So, police investigation is launched into Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria to try and find out what's going on. They review the security tapes and they find out someone in a yellow Bonnie costume is killing kids. And naturally, Henry Emily is like, that's like William Afton. How are you guys this stupid? Look at that's the guy who killed child-killing robots is killing children. What a fucking surprise. The police are like, nah, dog, we can't do anything. We can't find the bodies. They're like, dog, we can't. Fucking natural pig response, dog. A cat. They're like, dog, we can't do anything. We don't have the fucking bodies. We can't do nothing. And so, they just let him go. They have William in custody, and then they're like, you're free to go. We can't find the bodies. Now there's a bunch of fucking haunted animatronics running around the Pizzaplex, or whatever, what is it called? The Pizzeria. This is Freddy, by the way. It's so fucking hard to draw. I'm not even kidding. You're my friend. So now there's a bunch of kids haunting fucking animatronics. Running around the Pizzaplex. And one day, Jeremy Fitzgerald, who's the security guard of this, place who you play as in Five Nights at Freddy's 2. He survives the entire work week, and then his stupid fucking manager's like, dog, you gotta come in for another birthday party that we're having on the weekend. And he does that, and he gets his fucking frontal lobe. He gets his frontal lobe ripped out by this piece of shit animatronic known as Mangle that a bunch of kids rip the parts out of. It's so fucking hard to draw, drink, and explain this shit. I don't know. Henry Afton this motherfucker goes into hiding because what is it? William Afton. William Afton goes into hiding because he's just killed a bunch of kids, and he's like, yeah, I got away with it. What's up, dog? Fucking check me. What are you gonna do? And Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, the one in by the way, this is 1987. Right? Because this is where the bite of 87 takes place. That's when Jeremy Fitzgerald gets his fucking head ripped out. And then Freddy Fazbear Pizza closes down because obviously all the locations happened and all this shit is not good. And that kind of ends FNAF 2, so let me... I'm trying to think. Tell me I'm good.
You're good, sir.
Tell me I'm good.
You're good, sir.
Not as good as the last. Fight of 87 happens. Henry Afton's a fuck... Or not Henry William... Henry M... I'm gonna write this in the fucking room because I cannot stand this shit. Henry Emily is a fucking moron, by the way, and this is like my mini rant, I guess. Because he just keeps opening fucking pizzerias, or whoever Fazbear Entertainment, like, whatever corporate entity is in charge of this bullshit, just keeps opening fucking pizzerias up after all these kids dies. And they're just like, yeah, dog, we'll fix it in post, you know what I mean? And they just keep opening shit like nothing happened. Fucking stupid. You're stupid, Scott Cawthon. You hear me? The FNAF movie sucked. Shit sucked. My balls itch after watching the FNAF movie. My fucking nuts are aching. After you play these games, your little nuts are gonna start quaking, buddy. Your little nuts are gonna start fucking freaking out. They give me a normal ass lemonade for this one. So, after fucking oh my god. After William kills a bunch of kids, his son Michael is like, dog, where'd my dad go? Because, you know, William went into hiding and Mike is like distraught because he killed his fucking brother. You know what I mean? And so naturally, Michael was like, dog, where'd my dad go? I gotta find out what happened to my dad and like, what is going on with all this Five Nights at Freddy's shit. So, he finds out that Fazbear Entertainment is opening up a new location, new pizzeria, right? Called Freddy Fazbear's Pizza in like Oregon, wherever that shitty movie takes place.
Utah.
Why the fuck would they open it in Utah?
It's Utah.
I took a sip, dog. So he finds out that they're opening up a new location in Utah, of all places. And Mike's like, yeah, let me go there to find out what happened to my dad and what happened to all these animatronics. And because Fazbear Entertainment are a bunch of cheap little shits, what they do is they just keep, they took the old animatronic parts that were in these, that had the kids stuffed in them that are haunted, and they put them in new fucking refurbished things that look like that. Let me see the camera. Whatever drip that bastard's got on. Yeah, so there's haunted fucking animatronic kitties now in this new establishment. But Mike is like, yeah, let me go there to figure out what's going on, so he gets a job as a security guard. But he doesn't want to be associated by the name Michael Afton because his dad is the one that is typically associated with killing a bunch of fucking kids. So he gets a new name, Mike Schmidt. Mike Schmidt. And that's a security guard you play as in the first Five Nights at Freddy's. Now... Fazbear. By the way, the year right now is like 1993 or something. 1990s-ish. So, I mean, it's been a good few years after those kids got murdered in like 1987. Michael gets a job as a security guard and survives Five Nights at Freddy's. Survives Five Nights at Freddy's at Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. And he didn't really find his dad because his dad went into hiding, but his dad found Freddy's. So, one night, William Afton comes in, and he just starts beating the fuck out of Freddy and all his friends. But he starts beating the fuck out of Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, and Fredbear or whatever. What he does is he disassembles them and he takes all their parts and brings them to the old abandoned William Afton Robotics facility down in buttfuck nowhere in like this middle of this bunker shit. God, I got Five Nights at Freddy's 1 is like, this lore section is so short, so I gotta finish this fucking Mike's Hard Lemonade in like... Fredbear, come here. One of my favorites. It's a lie, Chica's my favorite. I'd fuck the shit out of Toy Chica.
I will fuck the shit out of that robot.
Bro, I'm gonna call me William Afton. I'm about to put a cut. Call me William Afton. I'm about to put a kid in that robot. Bro, I'm about to fucking. I bend Toy Chica over. What was I talking? Where was I? So William Afton takes these animatronic parts and he brings them to the old abandoned William Afton Robotics facility. I'm just gonna put a WA there. Like Afton Robotics, Circus Baby Pizza. That's where Charlie is. Or not Charlie. What's her name? That's where
Elizabeth.
Shut the fuck up! He brings him to this fucking facility and he just leaves him there in these new refurbished robots, like because he's a psychopath and he still wants to keep killing kids. So he opens up Circus Baby Pizzeria is still open because it's technically under his name. It's not under Henry Emily's name. So he can still technically he's still dog. He cannot stop killing kids. I cannot stop killing kids. He brings him there. The animatronic parts are there. They're all disassembled and Michael gets fired for this. He gets blamed and is fired for like tampering with the animatronics and his odor because that bastard doesn't wash his ass. Michael gets fired from Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, and while this is going on, William Afton goes back to the pizzeria place to, I guess, fuck around or disassemble shit or whatever, like find closure. And and this is my favorite, I'm not kidding, this is the best shit I have ever, like, horror-wise, I've ever heard in my fucking life. I think this shit is so cool that this shit, I'm, like, fascinated by it. I'm fucking fascinated. William Afton is, like, fucking around, and, what ends up happening is the spirits of the kids, like, they're fucking around with him, right? The spirits of the dead kids that he killed start, like ganging up on him, bro. They're jumping him, right? And I'll draw them right here. There's a few. I don't remember how many kids did he kill? No, he killed more than fucking 5. 6?
There was 5 in the fucking minigame.
Oh, bitch. That's right. Okay, so let's say he killed, like, okay, Puppet doesn't count. Puppet's not, Puppet's... Charlie is, like, fucked off. He's with Henry Emily right now. Or she's with Henry Emily, right? Whatever, cut this shit out. So the kids are jumping him right now. These ghost kids are jumping his ass going, dog, that was real fucked up. You can't kill kids, dude. You have to stop killing kids. William is freaked the fuck out. Naturally. Because the kids he killed are jumping him. So he gets into the same suit, the Spring Bonnie suit that he used to kill these kids all those years ago. He jumps into that bitch to try and, like, say, like, yo, fuck you, dog. He's a little broing these kids right now by standing in the Spring Bonnie animatronic suit. And he starts trying to scare him, but it's not working. And what happens is, because it's an old decrepit fucking factory and William Afton is such a psychopath, is the spring locks activate in the suit, causing a spring lock failure, which means all the animatronics that were wound up tightly by that little cork thing in the back or whatever, they spring into him. And this shit is so fucking cool. Scott Cawthon, I will suck you clean for this. This shit is so good. This shit is so fucking good. And I'm gonna fucking Scott Cawthon off in a second because FNAF 3 and Springtrap's design is so fucking peak. Basically, all those animatronic parts just start tearing him to shreds and shit, and he's freaking out. He's like, oh! He's fucking screaming and crying or whatever, but it doesn't kill him because he bleeds out. Oh, I almost spilled my fucking drink. He bleeds out in the same suit he killed these fucking kids in for God knows how long because the spring lock thing doesn't technically kill you. It just fucking, you bleed out choking on your own blood. So he's over here in the Spring Bonnie suit, dying, and Henry Emily comes back to the location because someone was fucking around with the robots and, like, taking them apart, and only one person has that name to it, William Afton. He comes, and he sees William Afton... Hold on, wait, I gotta get Henry Emily. I think it's so funny that, like, William Afton just fucking dies. He just fucking... straight up dies in, like, a Chuck E. Cheese. This is Springtrap now, by the way. It's not doing the character design justice, but that's Springtrap. So Henry Emily comes and he sees fucking William Afton. This is his beard. Remember I said he had a beard? He sees that fucking psychopath William Afton bleeding out and dying in the back of his fucking pizzeria, and this motherfucker, he seals William Afton away. He boards up the room he died in, and just lets him rot there for like 30 fucking years. So by this point, William Afton had died. He choked on his own blood or got like, I don't know, he got murked. I don't know, whatever you want to say. He Dunzo. But he's still, because he died in the animatronic, his soul is now inhabiting the same animatronic suit that has his rotting, fucking disgusting, nasty, shitty corpse in it. So he's walking around, and meanwhile his like dick is decaying or whatever. Like that shit is so fucking fire. You have no idea how. When I went to Hot Topic, the same chick that sold me this Glam Rock Freddy shirt. When I went there, there was a shirt that had William Afton's decaying corpse in it and the animatronic parts that are like springing out of it. Fire, Scott Cawthon. I will name my firstborn child after you. If you let me see this in live action, I will spread my virgin cheeks out and oh whoa! I just sat up and all of the alcohol just hit my fucking head. I'm not a virgin, by the way. I've had sex plenty of times with Toy Chica.
Oh my fucking god, dude! I'm never touching alcohol again.
Now, this is where FNAF 3 comes into place. But to get there, I gotta finish this shit, and it's like a quarter of the way through. I swallow my own vomit. Okay, it's done. Where was I? Now we're at sister location in terms of like locale. I was going to put it. Sister locale. You fucking stay still. Thank you. So we're at sister location now in terms of like the lore and like all that fun stuff. So Michael, the same motherfucker who is looking after his dad and trying to find what happened to his sister, trying to find what happened to his family and William Afton Robotics and all that nice nasty nonsense. He takes a good old-fashioned trip, this is him by the way, to William Afton, or Afton Robotics, Circus Baby Pizza Pals or whatever, because that's where William Afton stuffed all those fucking animatronic parts he stole from FNAF 1. But William Afton goes there, Michael Afton goes there, looking for his father. He's like, my dad's probably there. He's not. He goes there and he finds his dead fucking sister, Circus Baby, and a bunch of other animatronics, like fucking Ballerina and like
Ballora?
Ballora, yeah. They find Ballora. I'm just gonna write their names. I can't be fucked to draw them. Okay, I'm just gonna put the Funtime animatronics.
And a bunch of other fucking like little majorettes, like a fucking little boy robot.
My fucking video! My video! Not Mufambos!
But I thought you asked me to help. You asked me to come up. You asked me to come
I'm about to beat your fucking ass! Breathe without my permission, I fucking dare you! You find the Funtime animatronics. And a bunch of other fucked up little things in the facility. And what this bitch does, what Charlie ends up doing, is tricking Michael into going into this thing called the Scooper. Scooper was designed by William Afton to take like the endoskeleton of these animatronics and just fucking rip them out. But instead of the animatronics going in there, Michael goes in there instead, and he gets his all his guts ripped out in the Scooper thing. And what the animatronics do is they formed this thing called Ennard, and Ennard is this like, I'm just gonna write Ennard because I cannot be fucked to draw him right now. Ennard is this giant fucking like clown mass of like animatronic parts and shit, and he is like the collective consciousness of all the kids that William Afton murdered, and what they want to do is they want to be free because they're stuck in this fucking facility. So that's why Circus Baby tricked Michael to come to William Afton Robotics and get scooped. Is now these Ennard, which is comprised of all the dead kids, use Michael Afton's body as like a skin suit, and they're walking around free as a bird in daylight or whatever. And this goes on for a while until Michael rots away, right? His corpse is like nasty and fucking gross, and people are like, dude, you smell. And what they do is they're like, alright, I'm out this hoe. And they escape into the sewers, leaving their flesh suit behind. But what happens is Michael somehow survives by this little thing called remnant that I mentioned in the beginning that I didn't really explain because the books fucking suck. It's just like, it's the shit that makes them survive, makes them like alive or whatever. He survives based off this remnant bullshit, and now he's just a walking fucking corpse in hiding, and he's still looking for his father to try and put an end to all of this. And Ennard and all the other animatronics right now are escaping into the sewers, but they'll come back later, I promise. And from here, we move into Five Nights at Freddy's 3, and now I'm gonna get another drink. Give me a second. I get, like, dog, I could be starting a family right now. I'm 21, I could be starting a family. There's like kids my age with 3 different kids. I'm sitting here explaining FNAF lore. You know why? Because FNAF fucking rocks. Gregory, you're my superstar. Gregory, don't tell the police where I touched you. Where are you going? Where are you going? Mufambo! FNAF 3, which is my favorite FNAF game, by the way, because I love Springtrap and I love the design because it's so fucking cool seeing William Afton. But like, I didn't know this shit as a kid. I learned this shit as a 20-something-year-old man. Now, I didn't know that William Afton's corpse was rotting in his fucking robot, in his robot, and that's the shit that was haunting me in FNAF 3. That shit's so cool. That shit's so cool. That shit's so cool. It's really cool. So, we cut to 2023. It's like, it's the year 2023 now. It's year, oh, I forgot to grab a drink, hold on. It's mango. Well, that's not bad. Still bad because of alcohol, but... And alcohol is the devil's work.
You're a sinner! You're a sinner! You're gonna rot in hell for this, you dirty son of a bitch! I ever get my hands on you, William Afton, I'm gonna rip you to fucking shreds! You're a dirty son of a bitch! You're...
So it's the year 2023, and Fazbear Entertainment has kind of gone under a little bit of a drag because, well, there's a bunch of kids that are associated with their death and, you know, getting killed at a fucking pizzeria and plant or whatever. And what they think of doing is, yo, wouldn't it be cool to capitalize off of this? Like every fucking big company nowadays, where how do we capitalize off tragedy? And so they open up this thing called Fazbear Frights, which is this like horror attraction based on the urban legend of all these kids that, urban legend of all these fucking kids that have gone missing and killed over the years of Fazbear and its history or whatever. And it's basically, it's an old fucking pizzeria that's turned into this like Halloween Horror Nights attraction with all these artifacts and shit or whatever. And they're like, dog, I gotta finish this fucking drink too. Give me a second, I can do this. I can do this, you're good. So, what they think to do is, we need to spice this shit up, because it's just not scary enough. So they find, oh, my orange marker. God damn it. Give me a sec. Oh, Freddy's over here too, right? They find the old Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, the one that William Afton died in, and they find his fucking old, decrepit body in the back, and this is Springtrap. That's the main antagonist of FNAF 3. Right. And so, that's Springtrap, by the way. They find this fucking old, decrepit, nasty corpse, and they're like, this shit is popping, dog. This shit is preen. So they bring him in, and he starts, you know, doing his Springtrap shit, like walking around the facility or whatever, and the security guard's like, gotta survive 5 nights at Freddy's, trying to defend against this fucking child-killing pedophile. And he, eventually, come on, black marker. I guess not black, because he's a decrepit old corpse now. Michael finds this place. Michael's back. Nasty other decrepit corpse son, whatever, right? He finds this place and is like, dog, this shit sucks. This is awful. I gotta end this. This fucking story sucks. It's been going on way too goddamn long. This has to be the last fucking game. And so he goes in and he traps his father inside in the spring trap, by the way. He fucking finds his dad and he burns that bitch to the ground, right? With his dad inside. And this seemingly is supposed to be the end of Five Nights at Freddy's, but it's not, because Springtrap ends up surviving, and Michael also ends up surviving, and so they fuck off, and they make another 40 different games, but basically at the end of this, none of them end up dying. The kids are still out there, so at this point in the timeline, it's the year 2023. William Afton's still out there, Springtrap's still out there. The animatronic parts of all those little kids that fucked around and died by William Afton, they're now in this thing called, like, Molten Freddy, which is just like this nasty fucking just amalgamation of these kids and animatronic parts, and like, they stopped being entered, now they're Molten Freddy, and they're nasty and shit. So they're all doing their thing. Holy shit, dog. You ever like I just realized like the gravity of the, like I'm sitting here drunk explaining FNAF lore. Molten Freddy's there, and this is the amalgamation of all those dead fucking kids plus like Elizabeth. And I guess they had like fallen out where they're like, dog, you fucking suck. So they kick Circus Baby out, which is Elizabeth, right? They kick Elizabeth, which is William Afton's kid. Kick his ass out to the curb. So now Circus Baby's is gross amalgamation of fucking parts or whatever. And they're like, dog, you can't hang with us anymore. Kick her out. So she makes herself into her old animatronic form, using like scrap parts and like metal that she found in the fucking sewers, because she's a nasty sewer bitch. She becomes this thing called Scrap Baby. I'm just gonna put the fucking stupid things here to know that that's Scrap Baby, right? SB. SB, bruh. SB for life, bruh. So, bitch. They're fucking around in the sewer, so now there's Scrap Baby, Molten Freddy, and Springtrap out in the world, and Michael too, I guess, because he's a nasty fucking corpse person in the world. You think he was Corpse Husband? That's Corpse Husband. Thank you. I'll take my Emmy now. All these four nasty fuckers are out in the world, plus the puppet at this point, right? Because I'm gonna put the puppet in this bitch too. The puppet somehow like escaped Henry Emily's thingamajiggy, so now this bitch is out in the world. Henry Emily is sick and fucking tired of all these nasty fucking people and all these nasty animatronics and all these stupid little fucking kids that can't move on with their life. And oh, I forgot to mention Golden Freddy's still a thing. I forgot to mention Golden Freddy's another guy out here, and that's his kid. Remember when his kid got bit in the head and fucking died, and his body was still haunting that? It's still out there. It was like, yeah, it's still out there. I don't know if it was part of Ennard, or if that was just, or if it's just kind of like his own entity or whatever. But he's still out there. He's still chilling, dog. So, like I said, Henry Emily's had enough at this point, and that dog's like, I'm gonna devise a fucking plan to just kill this shit. I'm sick and fucking tired of these stupid little kids running around. And so, he devises a plan, which we'll get into in the next thing. I'm not getting another drink, man. I cannot fucking function. Where am I? Can I kill kids now? Is this the part where I kill kids as like a bit? As like a joke? I just go around and I kill kids and stuff them in fucking Chuck E. Cheese costumes? If that woman at that Hot Topic knew what I was gonna do with this fucking FNAF shirt, she'd tell me to get out. Kick my ass to the curb. Kick my white ass to the curb. Anyways, we're gonna move on to Ultimate Custom Night. Ultimate Custom Night now. I guess it's... Okay, it's technically the end of the series, but because Scott Cawthon is a greedy fucking bastard who donates money to like Ted Cruz and shit, he made like 4 different other fucking games, including like a VR game after it, which we'll get into in a second. Let me clear this board off. Pizzeria Sim. That's right. It wasn't Ultimate Custom Night. It was Pizzeria Sim. So we're on Pizzeria Sim now. Technically, the end of the series, but there's more games after this. So, like I said, Henry Emily's pissed off. He's fucking pissed off, dog. He can't have this shit no more. All these stupid fucking animatronics and William Afton and all this nonsense that's going on. So what he does is he devises a plan to open up one last pizzeria. And this pizzeria is gonna act as a trap for all the other animatronics to become naturally attracted to it, because they cannot stand the thought of not killing kids. You know what I mean? They love killing children. So he goes there and he opens up this pizzeria place, and obviously Michael, the nasty corpse guy, hears about this shit and gets a job there as the manager or something. He's the main character. He's the guy you play as in Pizzeria Sim. Jesus Christ, help me. So he gets a job there as a manager, and all of the other animatronics, like Springtrap, who's now like burnt. Okay, here's it's now known as like Burn Trap or whatever, because he was definitely in that fire or whatever. It's a stupid fucking character design, and I hate it. I hate Burn Trap with a burning passion. That shit sucks, Scott Kaufman. You're a fucking stupid crybaby for doing it. I hate it. Remember FNAF World? Remember that shit? Fuck you, Scott. So Burn Trap's here, right? And it's just like burnt William Afton body. He shows up, and then Ennard shows up. Well, I guess now it's Molten Freddy, because it's the amalgamation of all that nonsense. Nasty fucking spring thing comes up. So Molten Freddy's there, and then Scrap Baby's there too. Scrap Baby, this nasty bitch too. She's there. So we got Molten Freddy, Spring Bonnie, and Scrap Baby. They're all there, and then he's like, that ain't it, dog. I gotta get one more. Charlie, the puppet. So he designs this thing called Lefty, which is like this animatronic designed specifically to catch the puppet. Grabs it and puts it at this facility too. So here's a Lefty. It's there. So he gets all the remaining motherfuckers in this facility, and oh Jesus Christ! Freddy, save me, Freddy, please. He traps all of their stupid asses in there. What he does is, same as before, burns this shit to the ground, and he delivers probably one of the coldest fucking monologues I've ever heard. He was like,
"Connection terminated."
I'm sorry, Elizabeth. You remember that name, or whatever the fuck he says. And he goes into this giant fucking speech that explains that William Afton's a piece of shit, Molten Freddy's the amalgamation of all the kids, that bitch is Elizabeth, and that's his kid Charlie that he sets free and supposedly lets them live their life, lets them fucking, move on or whatever. And for the most part, these kids do. By the way, Michael dies too. Michael's in this shit too. He's like, I can't live anymore, dog. I'm a nasty fucking corpse. I ain't got no dick no more. I can't function. So he burns in this facility too. All these guys are dead. All of them are dead, including Henry Emily, because Henry Emily stayed in the pizzeria too to burn, because he's like, I can't. Dog, I suck. And so he just burns. Bye-bye. All of them are dead. For the most part. I say for the most part because Evan, remember that crybaby bitch that got his head ripped off at 1983 or whatever by Fredbear, Michael Henry Afton kid, whatever his name is, Golden Freddy, so-called Golden Freddy. He's still pissed off. He still fucking hates his dad for killing all those kids. He still hates his guts, and so he wants to torment his soul for all eternity, and that's where we get into Ultimate Custom Night. And what this game is there's been a custom night in all the fucking games where you set values of animatronics to different levels. And there's Freddy, and then there's Bunny, and then there's Chica, and then there's Foxy. So Like in every game, you set like different custom values to each like stupid fucking animatronic. And this one, it has all of them. It has like 30 fucking plus animatronics or some shit. And what this game is it is William Afton's personal hell designed by his own child, Evan, Golden Freddy, to torment him for fucking eternity, dog. So William Afton's in this hell where he's constantly getting killed by the kids that killed him in these animatronic suits the same way or whatever. And this goes on for years, dog. Fucking years. And this is where, well, I guess not technically, you know, there's this, oh my god, this shit is so fucking stupid to explain. I'm never gonna get laid again. Henry Emily's soul is somehow entwined with whatever the fuck Evan's been torturing his father with. So, he's this guy called Old Man Consequences in the game. And what that means is, he talks to Golden Freddy and he says, dog, you gotta chill. You can't keep like killing your dad over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. It's just not cool. And Evan's like, yeah, I get that. And so his soul finally lets go and just lets his father die in whatever endless void is out there. And that's technically where the game ends. But because Scott is a greedy bastard and those people at whatever the fuck entertainment like want to make more money off this shit, Steelwool, that's the fucking name. What they do is they make another game. They make a few more games. And this is where we're getting to the bonus round where I'm gonna finally wrap this shit up and finish some mics because I cannot end this video like a bit. There's more mellow time. Oh, so fucking gross. Now we're gonna speed run this bitch. I'm such a fucking lightweight, bro. I weigh like 90 pounds soaking wet. We're at the bonus section, which is all the greedy shit Steelwool did afterwards. Oh, this fucking can't even hurt Ella Freddy. We're at the bonus. After all that Ultimate Custom Night shit happened, Fazbear Entertainment, they're like, how can we make more money off these dead fucking kids? And so they're like, why don't we make a video game? Why don't we make a series of video games, a VR series of video games, based on the local murders of these stupid fucking kids? And so they do just that, where they send like a development team, I guess, to make games based off of all these dead fucking kids. And one of the programmers, Vanessa, she's like, how can I do the most amount of work with as little as possible? And so, what she does is she finds these animatronics and takes their like AI modules or whatever the fuck that William Afton encoded in that shit, and essentially takes their behavioral modules, puts them into the games themselves via like direct link or whatever the fuck. So she's a lazy bitch is what this is. So because of this, she ends up taking William Afton's digital consciousness from Spring Bunny and Springtrap costume or whatever, because they're trying to remake FNAF 3 in VR, and ends up putting puts fucking William's consciousness into the game itself. So that shit's in the game, and when Vanessa goes to playtest it and find like,
I didn't add this into the game. What are all these weird tapes lying around in the game code? I didn't put this in there.
Yeah, you know who did? The fucking child murdering pedophile. He's in there. And because of this, Vanessa ends up getting possessed while playtesting the game by William Afton and his digital fucking consciousness, because it's a VR game or whatever. So now, Vanessa is fucking psycho. I'm just gonna put psycho here. Basically, FNAF Enterprises or FNAF Entertainment or whatever, or Fazbear Entertainment, they take off after this because they're like, dog, we make money off of dead kids. They end up opening up a megaplex, and that's where Security Breach ends up taking place. This is a big fucking pizzeria place with brand new animatronics that are like high tech, and they got like from like digital consciousness or whatever in there. I'm just gonna put Security Breach up here. So now we're at Security Breach. These brights are so fucking light. We're at Security Breach now. This stupid fucking homeless child named Gregory shows up, and I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't fucking know any of it. I never played Security Breach. I didn't look at the lore for Security Breach. That game sucks. And Steel Wool are a bunch of greedy bastards trying to make money off an IP. Fuck you, Steel Wool. So, this stupid homeless child named Gregory shows up, and he goes into the pizza place. Oh, by the way, this big pizza place that opens up because the games are so successful. Vanessa starts working there as a security guard, but she's still technically possessed by the ghost of William After, the digital thing, whatever, William Captain. She ends up killing a bunch of kids too, like a shitload of them. Like more than William Afton did. Like there's a newspaper at the end of the game that shows how many fucking kids she killed. It's a lot, dog. It's a lot. She starts killing kids too, and this stupid kid named Gregory goes there for God knows what, and meets this guy named Glamrock Freddy. This guy on my shirt. He and they become like, you're my superstar or whatever. Weird fucking parasocial relationship between those two. So they end up like becoming butt buddies or whatever. They end up falling in love during this game, and during Security Breach or whatever, you find out Vanessa's possessed, and that William Afton is still locked. Like they built the entire pizzaplex, the mega pizzaplex they opened. They built that on top of all the pizzeria simulator shit. So William Afton's body, that's like decrepit and old and nasty and fucked up, still down there and trying to re-enter society through Vanessa and through like digital consciousness or whatever. Maybe he's trying to enter it through William, I don't fucking know. God, this game sucks. This is the worst game in the series, by the way. Fucking, I hate Steel Wool. I hate you guys. You just piss me off. You guys make my balls itch. This stupid homeless kid is like, I can't, like, alright, let's end this shit. And so he burns it all to the ground, including that. Molten Freddy's still down there for some reason, too. So Molten Freddy gets Springtrap or Spring Bonnie or whatever, and the game continues. The game series continues for another 40 fucking installations because, you know what? Who cares at this point? This game. Yeah, let's talk about the movie right quick. Fuck you for that, Scott and Blumhouse and all those bastards who took
My fucking series.
my FNAF and made it some fucking nasty shit, dog. I hated that movie. Jim Henson.
Company.
Speak one more fucking word, Mufambo, I'll beat your ass senseless. Jim Henson Company and the robotics, whatever, the animatronics, the suits or whatever, perfect. They look just like the game. Good job. But the story, the stupid little girl that runs around and like adds nothing to the story other than being like a plot convenience. Let's talk about it. It wasn't scary. There was no jump scares. Fuck you for the Balloon Boy jump scares. That shit was stupid. Matt Pat, you're a stupid little bastard for coming in and being like, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. No, it's actually lunch. It's just a theory. Fuck you. I know you put that in yourself, you little smug bastard. I know you're smiling at yourself while you're doing. You probably kicked your feet in the car driving home. I can't believe I just added that line to the movie. I'm just kidding. I love you, Matt Pat. I'm sorry I got mad at you. Josh Hutcherson was good though. I like Josh Hutcherson. He was pretty good. That Vanessa chick, I don't know what Vanessa chick has been in. She was alright. In the movie, Vanessa is William Afton's kid or some shit or like that. And then so that means fucking William Afton pumped his load into a woman 4 different times instead. So there's another fucking Afton somewhere. Dog, this shit makes no sense. The movie makes no fucking sense. I get it's supposed to be its own fucking continuity, but fuck you, okay? That shit's stupid. That shit's stupid. And she's like a cop too. Like she just shows up, she's like,
Let me help out the security guard with this fucking shit.
no, it makes no sense. Fuck you. Josh Hutcherson was good though. He's always good. He took like that. I don't know. He did good. I thought he did good with the material that was given him. Like straight up, like I was expecting him to say, I gotta spend 5 minutes at Freddy's. You know what I mean? But he did good. Good on Josh Hutcherson. I'm giving you a big fucking kiss if I could. But he also played Mike Schmidt in the movie, which made no sense in terms of the lore because Mike Schmidt is also William Afton's kid. Which means that there's 2 of Afton's kids in this fucking movie, which makes no goddamn sense. Plus another one because his sister is in it too, which means that would mean because his sister is that stupid little girl that Abby. Her name was Abby, right? is Abby, which means Abby's probably an Afton too. And then there's also his cousin, which is another Afton, the cousin that gets bitten in half by fucking Freddy in the movie. Wait, how many goddamn Aftons are there? How many loads did William Afton pump into that poor fucking woman? Oh, I like Matthew Lillard. I thought he was pretty... He was only in the movie for like, what, 5 minutes or whatever? But he did... I liked him. I'm excited, okay, because I know they're gonna do like more movies or whatever, and Scott Cawthon was like, I'm listening and I hear the feedback. You better fucking make Springtrap scary. You better make the next fucking FNAF movie scary, because if I'm not shitting my bricks looking at a decomposing corpse in a fucking Chuck E. Cheese uniform or whatever, I don't want it, I don't want it. Better make that shit scary. Babe, better make me piss my pants in the theater. I better see that little 8-year-old that walked in here to see fucking FNAF at Freddy's build forts or whatever. I better see him quaking in his boots the next movie. I better see him shitting his britches the next movie. I better see him bleeding out his eye because he's scratching it because he just watched a decomposing corpse maul the fuck out of a security guard in the next movie. That's what I thought about FNAF movie, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, this has been the FNAF floor. I don't really know how to end it other than get the fuck out of my house. Leave! This has been Drunk Lore. I'm Gragglesnorf. Bye. I fucked Toy Chica.